New truck is delivered. Don't let buying a new truck be tough. Make buying a Ford truck easy by visiting Artesia Ford Sales today. There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
Attention high school students, would you like more information on the safest university in New Mexico? Then RSVP today to our Eastern New Mexico University Open House Preview Day, Saturday, March 25th. At ENMU Open House, you'll have a chance to win great scholarships and prizes. Get more information about admissions, meet with the ENMU faculty, find out more about potential majors, and get a specialized campus tour. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joe B. Hodling here with Coach Michael Mondragon on KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio. And, Coach, you guys, let's talk first about last week, the last week of regular district season play. You went to Portales, had Goddard here Friday night on Whiteout night. Give us a little bit about wrapping up District 6-0.
Yeah, no, really pleased. I mean, went up Tuesday night and kind of the win thing and took kind of crazy and chaotic, took 3 Suburbans, definitely got out of a routine and thought we played really good 3 quarters of basketball and really jumped on them and kind of gave up the lead there in the fourth. We just missed some shots, missed some easy shots, but found a way to win in overtime. And anytime you can win on the road and then win tight games like that, it's going to help your team when you make your run for the state tournament, things like that. And then Friday I thought we did a great job of just doing what we do. We guarded, we rebounded, didn't do a very good job of scoring in the first half, but really came out in the second half, and I thought our pressure wore them down. They got tired, and I think won by 20 plus. So finished 6-0. It's definitely exciting. It's definitely it's our 4th consecutive, Joby, first time in school history that we've won 4 regular season district championships, which is a testament to our coaching staff, to our coaches, to our players, program-wide, 7th through 12th, doing a lot of good things. It validates what we're doing, and just really pleased because what that does is that allows you to get a home game for state tournament, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, but it's really important and really crucial. And then, of course, it gives us the opportunity to host the district championship tonight. So.
Well, okay, so going into tonight, you've got Portales. They made their way through the district tournament, and you've got Portales coming in. You've seen them twice. You know what? You just talked about a tough game on the road last week, getting it in overtime, but now they come to Bulldog Pit. So talk a little bit about the Portales Rams.
Yeah, they're scrappy. They're very undersized, but they don't play undersized. They play big. They're fast. They're quick. They're a lot like us, with the exception of the height. They want to make it a fast-paced game, which we're okay with. I think we're only got to guard the three-point line. They're shooting the ball really well. When they get shooting the ball well, they're hard to guard because they're all guards. They spread you out. So really going to have to run them off the three-point line, make sure we rebound, make sure we dominate both ends on the glass because we are bigger than them. And then, of course, inside out. Give our post involved early. They're going to have a hard time stopping our post. But great team, well-coached team. They're fighting for a home game possibly. So then they know they got to come in here and try to take one from us. But we're excited. We have a good week of practice, a good week of rest, and a good week of just mental reps and really taking care of the little things. And excited for the opportunity tonight to come out and not only be regular season district champions, but also tournament champions.
Well, now give the fans a little sneak peek. This weekend there'll be the seeding for the state championship playoffs. So talk a little bit about what your anticipation, your expectations.
Yeah, 4A, man, it's crazy. I mean, if you look from 3 through about 13, this team is beating that team, this team's beating that team. I think we can go as high as 3 and possibly as low as 6. I don't see us going any lower than 6, but heck, you never know with this stuff. And if we come out lower than 6, I definitely – we have a home game. We know that. We're going to be a top 8 seed. But, again, where we end up is a lot of stuff that happens tonight with records and who beats who and things like that. But we definitely have a home game. Looking for a top 5 seed, which is something that I think we've earned and something that I think our guys throughout the year have proven they could be. And it is what it is. We're going to get a home game. We know that. Whoever we play, and you got to beat them all to win it all, Joby, and we know that. We hope we get a great matchup and we get an opportunity to keep going and go play in Albuquerque. But we know it will be here next Saturday which is all that's all you can ask for. You want to have that home game for state, and then from there you got to go to Albuquerque and a neutral site and do what you got to do. But huge shout out to all of our crowd, man. We've had great crowds, Joby. Pack the Pit night was a huge success. Our 6-man club with their hamburger fry did a great job, and our just community, our administration, our student council. You're listening to this right now. We'd love to see you in the stands tonight. District championship, girls at 5:30, boys at 7. We just want to encourage everybody. Let's pack this pit and let's get these boys rocking and go into state next week with another home game next weekend. So,
all right, Coach. Thank you, and
yes, sir.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Buying used vehicles these days. And they're just as proud of them as if they were brand new. And why not? The pre-owned cars and trucks at Roswell Ford look and smell brand new. And Roswell Ford stands behind every pre-owned vehicle with a 3-day money-back guarantee and a complimentary 90-day 4,000-mile warranty. Roswell Ford has more than 400 vehicles in stock, by far the biggest selection in this part of the state, with new Fords arriving all the time. So it only makes sense to come see us first when you're ready to start car shopping. Speaking of pride, our customers are just tickled with our mobile service van that comes to your home or work and turns your driveway or parking lot into a service bay. We can take care of routine maintenance like oil and filter changes, tire rotations, and battery service, and you don't have to be without your vehicle. Of course, some restrictions apply. For great selection and great service, you can count on your friends at the Tailgate Nation.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Keeping up with traditions and keeping up with the new culinary trends, the Adobe Rose is known for using farm-fresh, seasonal local ingredients. Chef Chloe creates dishes that are sure to keep you excited to return. The Adobe Rose menu is ever-changing based on what is in season and fresh. No freezers or microwaves, keeping to our traditions, even the beer and wine list contain large selections from New Mexico. Come experience the atmosphere, fine food, and great service from Adobe Rose, located on North 13th Street, Artesia.
My name is Diego Wesson. I'm a junior. I play guard. My parents are Sarah Jimenez and John Wesson. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is just the traditions.
My name is Michael Malone. I'm a senior and I play point guard. My parents are Cynthia Morales and Michael Malone. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is hooping.
My name is Adrian Zamoron. I'm a senior, and the positions I play is point guard and shooting guard. My parents are Natasha and Daniel Zamoron. My favorite subject is history, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the support we get from the town.
My name is Chance Campbell. I'm a senior. My position is post. My parents are Lisa Lewis and Randy Campbell. My favorite subject is ag, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is we're built different.
Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, we understand the demands of everyday life, from work to school and all the activities in between. When you're on the go, you need the right transportation at the right time, and we can help. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the right truck or SUV to handle your daily needs. From hauling kids to hauling equipment, we have the right Chevy, Buick, or GMC to make your life easier. We're here and ready to help today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
PVT is here to help you connect to reliable internet by providing the affordable connectivity program to qualifying customers. If anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits, like free or reduced school lunches or Medicaid, PVT may be able to reduce your current broadband bill by $30 per month. PVT has also created special internet packages that can possibly give you free basic internet for your home. Call 575-748-1241 or visit pvt.com to find out more.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
David says this in Psalm chapter 139 and verse 23, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts." You know, we think about David. David was described as a man after God's own heart. But think about that. As you read about his life, you quickly realize this is not because he was a perfectly wholesome guy. He made some rather big mistakes. This title is given because David allowed God to search his life, to search him, to know him, to be close to him. So what about us? Are we giving our life to Jesus to allow him to search us, to know us, to be as close to us as we possibly can be? I hope that as people talk about you, that they talk about you in a way that says he is a godly man or a godly woman. But if they're not, and you're saying, man, I'd like that, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ. Bible class at 9 a.m. on Sunday and worship at 10:10.
Welcome back to Bulldog Pit, Bulldog fans. Huge crowd here for the girls, and it's just as big, if not a little bigger, for the Artesia Bulldogs as they're getting ready to host the Portales Rams in the second half of our doubleheader district tournament championship ball game, Artesia versus Portales. For the Portales Rams are coming in tonight 17-10 on the season. Ranked 10th in the Max Preps poll, 12th in the coaches poll. They're 3-3 in district. The non-starters for the Portales Rams: number 4, Dallas Lozano, a 5'8" sophomore. Number 10, Braden Beck, 5'8" junior. Number 11, Andrew Ontiveros, a 5'8" junior. Number 13, a sophomore, 5'7", Jace Hightower. Number 14 is Joel Lujan, a 5'8" sophomore. Another sophomore, 6'2", number 15, Alex Luscombe. Number 21, Xavier Tarpe, is a 6'2" sophomore. Junior, 5'11", number 24, Devin Diaz. And number 31, Carson Pfaffenberger, he is a 6'4" freshman. The starters for the Portales Rams: senior shooting guard, 5'10", number 2, Exodus Gomez. Number 3 is Davian Lucero, a 6'1" senior shooting guard. Number 12, a sophomore small forward listed at 6 foot, is Paxton Culpepper. Number 22, Zane Mayberry, a 6 foot junior forward. And number 23, Marcus Aranda, 5'10" senior. And now for the Artesia Bulldogs as they bring up their hype video up on the big board. The non-starters for Artesia tonight. Number 21, junior guard, 6 foot, listed at 6 foot, Nye Estrada. Another junior guard listed at 6 foot is number 23, Jaron Watkins. Number 24, Philip Finley Rascon, is a 6 foot junior guard. Number 30, Nemesio Hernandez, listed at 6'4", a senior forward. Number 32, David Hammond, 5'8" junior, and he plays point guard as well. Number 33, Adrian Zamaron, is a 5'8" senior playing guard. Number 40, Chance Campbell, 6'6" senior post. Number 44, Jay Zamaron, is 6'4" senior, plays forward and post. And number 52, Ricky Armendariz, a 6'3" junior post. The starters for the Artesia Bulldogs tonight: 5'9" senior point guard, number 3, Nick Sanchez. Number 4, Cameron Thorpe, the 6'4" senior guard and small forward. Another forward playing down in the post is the senior 5'11", number 12, Peyton Deans. Number 22 is Diego Wesson, 5'10" junior. He plays point guard and shooting guard. And rounding out down in the post, the senior 6'3", number 42, Riley Jarrett. So they just got through with their hype video up on the big board here in the pit. And now Coach Jaramillo will list off the non-starters and starters for Artesia in front of a huge crowd here at Bulldog Pit. Not capacity, but not a long way from it. I'd say over 2,000 people here in the gym this evening. Again, the Bulldogs coming into tonight 17-9 on the season, 6-0 in district play. They were 5th ranked in the final Max Preps, or the final coaches poll, and they're also 5th ranked in the Max Preps poll. The Portales Rams coming in 17-10, 3-3 in district. They were 10th in Max Preps and 12th in the final coaches poll. So tonight, for the Artesia Bulldogs, of course, they want to stay undefeated in the district. They want to win this district tournament championship, but they are in to the state playoffs as they won district. They ran it just like the girls did, 6-0. And so that's an automatic bid, and also being ranked 5th in the coaches poll and 5th in the Max Prep poll. And a lot of times those polls kind of go to how the teams will be put into the playoffs, but that's yet to be seen. Portales Rams, on the other hand, they want to win this game not only just because they want to win it and win the district tournament, but also because it guarantees them a spot into the state playoff action. They can get in anyway and probably will, but they would like to have a guaranteed spot because the winner of the district tournament across the state gets into the state playoffs regardless of their record. Now, Portales, with a pretty good record, they go 3-3 in district, but and that includes the district tournament, of course, but they win this game and they're automatically in the state tournament. The Bulldogs win this game and they are undefeated in district play, and they're the district champs and the district tourney champs, and they already have a spot in the state playoffs. All right, so here we go. Both teams are now on the floor. The Artesia Bulldogs wearing their home white with orange numbers. The Portales Rams in their traveling black uniforms with red numbers and outlines. And here is the tip. Riley Jarrett to do the honors for the Bulldogs. He wins a tip back to Nick Sanchez. He was jumping against number 22, Zane Mayberry, and he does win the tip. Peyton Deans will hand it back to Sanchez. He'll go around the screen. They do a good job switching to the Rams. Now they tried to feed it underneath. First turnover of the ball game. The Artesia Bulldogs turn it over. And the Portales Rams will come down the court with number 2, Exodus Gomez, on the right side, picked up by Sanchez. Bulldogs in their man-to-man defense. Get it out top to Culpepper. Culpepper on the right side goes to Lucero, who starts to drive, cut off there. Now Exodus Gomez back with the ball on the right wing. Again, Sanchez picking him up, hand it to Culpepper. Just doing a little 3-man weave out top. Now they kick it over to the corner to Gomez down the left baseline. He runs into, they're going to call a foul on Nick Sanchez. Coach Mondragon arguing his case over there, but to no avail. First team foul and the first foul on Nick Sanchez in the ball game. Gomez back to Lucero. He drives to the left side, stops, puts up a jumper, and it's good. Nice shot there for Davian Lucero. 2-0 Rams, and a full court press here. Peyton Deans will start dribbling down the floor, picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Nick Sanchez. He's into the middle of the lane, goes up, and his shot short. Coming out of there with the rebound is the Portales Rams. Culpepper with the basketball. He'll come across the timeline. 6:40 to go here in the first period and counting. Lucero drives around to the right side. Baseline, stops, picked up by Weston. Now he'll throw it back out top to Gomez, and the Portales Rams will start over again here in their offense as Gomez fades over to the right side. Posting up down there is Culpepper. He's going to shoot the three. It's off the rim, no good. Up high for a good rebound. Peyton Deans gets it to Sanchez. He'll dribble through traffic into the lane. Goes up a little runner, and it's gone off the back of the rim, no good. There's a big rebound, and then it's blocked, but he's fouled also. So a rebound to Riley Jarrett. He'll go to the line to shoot two for the Artesia Bulldogs. And that foul called on number 22, Zane Mayberry. His first foul and the first team foul on Portales. First shot is up and in and out, no good for for Riley.
You're good, Riley.
Second shot up and good for Jarrett. So the score now 2-1, 6-10 and counting. As Gomez down the floor quickly gets it to Lucero. Lucero on the right side picked up by Wesson. Now he's waving him off. Want to go man-to-man here against Wesson. Dribbles behind his back down the baseline. Kicks it over to Culpepper. Back outside to Gomez up top. Now he'll dribble, stop. Picked up by Sanchez. Gets it to Mayberry. Mayberry to Culpepper. Thorpe on Culpepper. Goes to the right side. Spins, goes up, and what are going to call a travel turnover back to the Bulldogs. Good defense there by Cameron Thorpe as he keeps him in front of him, keeps Mayberry in front of him, and because of the defense, got him to travel. Sanchez back to Deans. Deans dribbling. Back to Sanchez. He'll spin and go across the lane, go across to Thorpe. Now swing it over to Wesson. Wesson back out top to Sanchez. Bulldogs are reset against this man-to-man defense from Portales. Thorpe on the left wing to cutting Wesson. Wesson on the block. He turns. Throws it to Thorpe in the corner. Back out. Oh! Wesson didn't see it coming, but Sanchez goes and gets it. So the Bulldogs maintain possession. 2-1. We're already down to 5:05 and counting. Only 3 points scored so far. Sanchez splits the traffic. Hands it off to Thorpe. Up and good. Nice pass. Assist for Nick Sanchez and a great finish on the left side by the lefty, Cameron Thorpe. And the Bulldogs take their first lead, 3-2. Lucero on the other end. Faced up by Wesson. Goes over to Culpepper. Swing it over to Gomez on the left side again. Sanchez picking him up. They switch. Do the Bulldogs on the screen. Lucero now on the right side. Goes to the baseline. We're going to have a foul called on Diego Wesson. Good move there by Lucero. Got Wesson kind of up, and he reached. That'll be the first personal foul on Diego and the second team foul on the Bulldogs. As that's going to be into the backcourt. It'll be a turnover, Bulldog basketball. That goes out of bounds back there. So it'll be their ball way down there. 3-2 Bulldogs. Thorpe will key it in over on the end of the Portales bench. Gets it into Riley Jarrett. He's going to hand it off to, well, he didn't hand it to anybody. I thought he was going to hand it off. He gets it to Sanchez. He'll back it up, looking to Coach Mondragon for the play. Coming out setting the screen is Peyton Deans. Sanchez, they're going to have a double screen here. Nope, they've rolled away from it. Kick it over to the corner. Thorpe for three. Buries it. Cameron Thorpe buries a three on the right side. 6-2 Bulldogs. Great assist there by Sanchez, who got up in the air. Found Thorpe wide open in the corner. And then Sanchez steals it away. Turnover, Portales. Nick goes in and scores. Nick Sanchez with the bucket. And the Bulldogs lead 8-2 as Gomez working his way up the other side, right side. Sanchez cuts him off, goes to the far corner. Number 23, Aranda, up and good move by Aranda. He goes up on his left side and scores. Sanchez to Deans, back to Sanchez. He works by Gomez. Right side goes to Wesson. His shot up no good, tipped around, and Portales will come out of there with it. Gomez throws it up ahead. Mayberry stops, puts a shot up, and good. 8-6, they battle right back. Peyton Deans into Sanchez. Nick taking his time. They're playing a man-to-man press type defense here, although Gomez is backing off of Nick. Across the timeline, 3:10 and counting. Bulldogs 8, Portales 6. Sanchez out top to Deans, swing it over to the left side to Wesson. Diego out top to Cameron Thorpe. Over the right side to Peyton Deans. Going to go underneath, Riley Jarrett.
He'll go up and no good. It's tipped around and coming out of there with the rebound, Cameron Thorpe. Sanchez starts to spin, turnaround jumper is good. He knocks it down. Great shot there as he spun and fade away for Nick Sanchez, a 17-footer. 10-6 Bulldogs. Gomez up the floor for the Rams. Swings it over to Lucero. He'll hand it off. Culpepper, picked up by Thorpe. Tipped by Thorpe, but Aranda with the basketball gets it into the corner to Gomez. Back out top, it goes to Lucero. He'll dribble in on the left side. His shot up and no good. And there's a big rebound for Riley Jarrett. He'll get it to Sanchez. Bulldogs by 4, 10-6. Sanchez on the left side. Sanchez, 14-footer, knocks it down. Bulldogs go back up by 6, 12-6. Gomez on the right side. To Culpepper, swing or to Mayberry. Now to Lucero, fumbles the ball, but Gomez or Aranda with it. Over to Gomez. Gomez out top. Three-pointer is off the rim, no good. Aranda with the big rebound, gets it to Lucero. He'll shoot for three. It's off the rim, no good. Now Peyton Deans brings down the rebound, gets it ahead quickly. Diego Wesson in. He's not fouled. He throws up the shot. There's a rebound, a putback by Riley Jarrett. It's no good. Tipped out of there. Gomez comes away with the long rebound. He goes into the lane. Shot up and good. 12-8 Bulldogs as we get down to 1:01 and counting. Sanchez gets it ahead to Peyton Deans. Deans stops, dribbles. He'll bounce pass back to Sanchez. He's across the timeline. Goes by Mayberry. Right side. Kicks it over to Wesson. Wesson for three. Bottom of the net. Diego Wesson. Assist for Nick Sanchez. Bulldogs 15, Rams 8. We're under a minute. Lucero with the basketball. Looking for Gomez out top. Gomez waving people off. And it's turned over. Sanchez comes out of there with it. He drives on the left side, stops. 14-footer, rolls around and falls. Nick Sanchez with 8 points, 2 steals. As we go up 17-8, the Bulldogs do, down to 4 seconds. Gomez drives hard, throws up a shot, no good, but a foul going to be called on the Bulldogs. Good take there by Exodus Gomez.
Fouls on number 12, Peyton Deans. His first personal, 13 foul.
First shot is up and no good for Gomez. Rolls in and out. Bulldogs bringing in 3 players here with 0.7 seconds to go. Campbell, David Hammond, and Nia Estrada. And on the other side, coming into the ball game, is number 31, Pfaffenberger. And that shot is missed as well. Riley Jarrett with the rebound. And that will end the first period. 17-8, Artesia with the lead. Stay right there. We'll be back. Second period action coming up here.
Hi Artesia, it's Cambria from your local KFC and Taco Bell. I have something special for all you Bulldog fans out there. Come by and try our new Bulldog Bucket. It's an 8-piece leg and thigh meal with a large mashed potato gravy and coleslaw with 4 buttermilk biscuits for only $21.99. On Tuesdays, we also have our chicken fried steak special for just $4.99. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog. We hope to see you soon at your local Artesia, KFC, and Taco Bell.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, we're starting the second period for Taos basketball. Artesia 17, the Rams 8 to start the second. As Beck keys it in to Gomez for the Rams. Gomez working his way on the right side. Now he'll spin it back out to Beck, swing it over to Hightower into the corner. Culpepper back to Gomez. Gomez stops from 17 foot, shot up, no good. Great effort there for the rebound by Riley Jarrett. It goes out of bounds off of Hightower. Bulldog basketball. Full court pressure here by the Rams, just like they've been doing all game long. Hammond and Estrada in the backcourt. Sanchez gets it into Nye. Up ahead it goes to David. David Hammond across the timeline. He'll go between players, gets it to Nye Estrada on the left wing, back out to Nick Sanchez, and the Bulldogs will set up their offense. He's going to hand it. Oh, he was going to give it to Hammond, but Sanchez keeps the ball. Campbell comes out to set a high pick. Sanchez swing it over to Nye Estrada, down on the post. Campbell up and good. Nye Estrada with the assist. Campbell on the left side with the finish. Bulldogs 19, Rams 8. Hightower across the timeline. David Hammond picks him up. He goes behind his back and still has the ball. Swings it over to Gomez. Gomez out to Pfaffenberger. He hands it back to Mayberry. Mayberry, oh no, that's Culpepper. Down on the ground is Pfaffenberger, and now we're going to have a travel called on him as he fell down. So turnover back to the Bulldogs with an 11-point lead, which is their largest lead of the ball game. 19-8 is our score. Sanchez into Hammond. Hammond back to Nick. Nick puts it on the floor. He'll dribble right through traffic, all the way down the floor into the lane. Hand off to Campbell. Campbell up and good. Campbell with 4 points and another assist for Nick Sanchez, and the Bulldogs go up 21-8. Gomez across the timeline. He'll hand it off to Culpepper. Culpepper working against Estrada into the lane. Shot is blocked, but there's going to be a foul, I think, before the shot maybe. Actually, nope, they're going to say it's on the shot, and who'd they call it on? So that's called on Nye, his first and the team's fourth. Portales only with one team foul here in the first half. First shot is up and good for Culpepper. Paxton Culpepper now with his first point. As Jarrett and Hammond will get a break. Thorpe and Jarrett check back in. 21-9, 6:27 to go here in the first half. As number 24 gets it up to check in, and the shot is made by Culpepper. Checking into the ball game, Devin Diaz, and Pfaffenberger will take a break. The freshman, 6'4" freshman for the Rams. Sanchez to Estrada. Estrada ahead to Wesson across the timeline. He's going to dribble into the middle of the lane. He's got to be fouled. They called a travel on Artesia. That brings the crowd up for the Bulldogs. A lot of boos there, and interesting call. He got into traffic, and they were trying to tie him up, but the travel called instead of a tie or a foul. So Portales basketball on the turnover. To the right side, Lucero looks at a three, doesn't take it, drives, and then he's going to be pushed. That's going to be the second foul on Nye Estrada right quick. That's his second and the 15th foul as Riley Jarrett gets up to check in, and Estrada will take a seat with two fouls. 6:11 to go here in the first half. 21-10 Bulldogs. Portales basketball. Lucero to key it in on the right side baseline. They get it into Hightower in the corner. Out top he goes to Beck. Beck working against the much bigger Riley Jarrett, but they got 5 guards on the court due to the Rams. As number 24, Diaz, gets it into the right side corner. The shot is put up and no good. Jarrett will chase that down. It goes out of bounds off of the Portales Rams. Good hustle there by Beck trying to get that ball, but Jarrett was able to screen him out of it, and so it goes out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. Sanchez will back away against traffic, and then he'll go right through traffic to the left side. Wesson looks at the three, doesn't take it, kicks it back out to Sanchez, and the Bulldogs will reset. Nick going to look for a screen. Now he's going to shoot the three. It's going to be long. Up high for the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It was Lucero went up high. It was tipped out of there by Diego Wesson, who also went up high. It goes off of him and out of bounds. Lucero tips it into Hightower. Back to Lucero. He'll bring it across the timeline with 5:31 and counting.
Lucero working around a screen into the left side lane. Hill's shot is blocked. It's rebounded by by the Rams. Hightower with the three-point shot off. It's going to be tipped around, and there's a rebound for Cameron Thorpe. Thorpe ahead, Wesson on the right side. He's going to nice pass to Campbell. Campbell shot up, no good, but he's fouled. And I think they're going to call that on Culpepper, but we'll wait and see. Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. That is called on Paxton Culpepper. That's his first, and only the second team foul. Rams playing good, clean defense here in the first half. 5:11 to go in said half, and only 2 team fouls as Campbell's first shot rolls around. I thought it was going to fall, but it comes out. Peyton Deans is coming in for the shooter, so Campbell will take another shot. They were waving Peyton in. He said, nope, coming in for Campbell. 21-10 Bulldogs. Second chance. Up and no good. And then the Taos Rams knock it out of bounds. They were fighting over the rebound. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Deans checks in for Campbell. And Cameron Thorpe will key it in, left side baseline. Looking. Gets it in right point blank. Shot up, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Riley Jarrett. So said he got his shoulder up and into him. So wave off the bucket as Jarrett had scored. That'll be the first foul on Riley. They get it into Lucero. Bulldogs now playing a little bit of a man-to-man pressure defense here as Beck back to Lucero. He'll come across the timeline. Wesson waiting on him, looking for a screen from Diaz. He goes to the right side, throws up a runner. No good. Ball bounces around. Hightower gets it. Hands it off to Lucero. They're going to call a foul. I think it's going to be on Riley. It'll be his second. And it's just pretty quick there. They do call it on Riley. And that's the 16th foul on the Bulldogs. The second foul on Jarrett is Gomez, Aranda, and Mayberry check back in. 3 starters back into the ballgame for Portales. And now we're going to get off the bench Jay Zamaron for the Bulldogs. And that was the 7th team foul, so it is 1-1. Second foul on, so they're saying you got to come back in and shoot. So it's going to be Hightower coming back into the ballgame to shoot. Aranda will go back to the bench. So a little bit of confusion there. The officials were about to say there was not, or they decided that they looked up and said, well, 17 fouls, so that means 1-1. So Hightower back in after he checked out because he was the one that was fouled. His first shot is up and no good. Zamaron with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Sanchez. Nick working his way up the right side. Picks up his dribble. Wide open, Peyton Deans. Oh, and he missed the rebound. missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. So it worked out. He gets a rebound and a bucket. Does Peyton Deans in the assist. Well, no, it wasn't an assist because he got it on the rebound. 23-10. Bulldogs now by 13 as checking in is Aranda for Hightower. And at the line to shoot the and one is Peyton Deans. So he short-armed his first shot. He was wide open, and sometimes that's what you do. But then he got his own rebound, puts it up, and no good. Zamaron fought for it, but couldn't come up with it. Lucero instead has the rebound. He works his way across the timeline, fades to the middle, goes to the right side to Culpepper. Culpepper working against Thorpe. To Mayberry. Mayberry picked up by Zamaron. Now Lucero. Lucero starts to drive. Now he goes into the lane, throws up a little runner. It's off the backboard, no good. And it's going to be saved. Nope, he's out of bounds. Turnover back to the Bulldogs as Lucero stepped on the inbound line. 23-10, 4:17 to go in the first period or half. Bulldogs by 13, which is their largest lead of the ball game. Looking for a half-court trap, but they're so hard to trap Nick Sanchez. He's just so quick with his dribbles and his moves. He'll back it up now. Lucero sagging back, waiting on him, so just running some time here as Sanchez goes around to double screen. Steps, shoots up an 18-footer. It's off high off the rim, no good. Ball bounces around, and Culpepper will come out of there with the rebound. He's up the right side, bounce pass to Mayberry, back to Culpepper for 3, and he buries it. Paxton Culpepper, that's his 5th point of the ball game. Sanchez works his way down the right side into the lane. Bounce pass, nice pass and a nice finish by Jay Zamaron. So a nice drive, and Robbie Blue says it all the time. When Nick does that, we're tough to stop. So an assist for Nick and a finish for Zamaron. 25-13, 12-point lead. Aranda for three on the other side, no good. Nick Sanchez with the rebound. He'll push it up the middle. Now he goes between players, spins in the lane. Nice pass, Peyton Deans, but he fumbled the ball. Turnover back to the Portales Rams, and Gomez up the floor. Swings it. Mayberry looks at the three, doesn't take it, hands it off to Lucero. Lucero steps back for a long three. It's in and out, no good. And there's Peyton Deans with the rebound, and he's fouled. That's going to be the fourth team foul on the Rams. And it's the first on Aranda. As checking back into the ball game is going to be checking in for the first time is Hernandez. Nemesio will check in for Peyton Deans. Thorpe into Sanchez. Nick working his way on the left side, looking for that trap, or the Rams. He gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Thorpe, over to the right side. Jump, nice pass. Zamaron finishes on the other side, left side. There's an assist for Wesson, and Zamaron with another bucket. Bulldogs with their biggest lead, 27-13. Gomez across the timeline, keeps the ball over on the right wing, picked up by Sanchez, steps back, shoots a three. It's off the rim, no good. Nemesio Hernandez with a great block out and board. Sanchez up the floor quickly. He goes into the lane. Nice pass. Oh, it's tipped away. The other direction comes Lucero to Gomez. Gomez on the right side. He's going to fly in. Shot is up and good for Gomez. Down the floor quickly. Wesson flies in, lays it up, no good. Lucero there for the board. He'll drive up the right side. He'll go into the lane, and that's going to be a charge. Good job by Nick Sanchez. Kind of out of control there was Lucero, so the foul on him is going to be the fifth team foul as the Bulldogs lead was cut to 12, 27-15. Beck and Hightower check back into the ball game. Gomez and Lucero will take a seat. That's the first foul on Lucero. David Hammond checks in. Hernandez takes a seat for the Bulldogs. Really, Portales plays almost solely with guards. Artesia has them outsized pretty substantially. Pretty much any time on the floor, and again, they do again here, but Bulldogs check out Nemesio, bring in David Hammond. So the Bulldogs now with four guards and Jay Zamaron on the floor. And I call Cameron, although he's listed at 6'4", I still call him a guard. He's a wing slash guard, just with a lot of length and height. Sanchez walking his way up the left side. Mayberry waiting on him. Back to Thorpe. Thorpe gets it across to Hammond. Hammond over to Sanchez. Wesson was wide open on the backside. Sanchez saw him a little bit late. Now he'll just dribble it out. We're down to a minute 35. Zamaron coming out to set a screen. Sanchez working his way against Beck. He'll spin into the lane. Go on the left side. Shot up, no good. And there is going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. Beck comes down with the rebound for Portales. That's the eighth team foul, so they were already in the 1-on-1. Beck will be going to the line to shoot. And they're going to call that on Jay Zamaron. So good job there by Beck. Giving up a lot of height difference. Goes up high for that rebound. Able to pull it down as Nemesio Hernandez checks back in. And Nick Sanchez will get a break with 1:27 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs by 12, 27-15. At the line is Braden Beck. He is a junior guard, listed at 5'8". Shot is up and good. Goes off the back of the rim and then falls. So Beck gets the ball back, 27-16 now. 11-point lead for Artesia. You can get it to 10 here with this shot, which high off the rim, no good. Zamaron, big rebound. Gets it to Wesson. Wesson comes across the timeline. Now backs it up near midcourt as Culpepper waiting on him. Gets it to Hernandez on the right side. To Zamaron out top. He looks at the three, doesn't take it. To Thorpe. Thorpe picked up by Mayberry. Cameron still, he bounces it over to Zamaron. He'll shoot the three off the rim and behind the backboard, out of bounds. As Gomez will check back in for Portales. Aranda will get a break. 59.1 seconds to go here in the first half. 27-16 Artesia. Beck comes across the timeline. Swings it over to Gomez. Gomez into the corner, knocked out of bounds by Jay Zamaron. Good job, good hands there. But it'll remain Portales basketball. Into Beck. Beck on the left wing. Picked up by Hammond. Goes over to Gomez on the right wing. Gomez back out to Hightower out top. And Hammond waiting on him at the three-point line. Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone here. First time we've seen them in the zone tonight. Beck on the left wing. Bounce pass over to Hightower. Hightower maintaining his dribble. Picks it up now. Goes to the right side. It's tipped out of bounds by the quick hands of Cameron Thorpe. It'll remain Taos basketball as Nick Sanchez will check back in. So Hammond will get a break. Sanchez checks in. Gomez right on the end of the Bulldog bench to key it in. We'll get it out to Beck. Beck picks up his dribble, goes to Gomez. Gomez dribbling around the top. Now he'll drive to the right side, spins, almost loses the handle, but gets it out to Culpepper as we get down to 13 seconds. Over to the right side to Gomez. Out top to Hightower. Hightower picked up by Wesson. Now to goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. It goes off of number 12, Paxton Culpepper. So 2.9 seconds. The Bulldogs have a chance here. They're going to have to throw it up. Sanchez picks up the dribble, throws the shot up. Oh, almost goes, but it goes off the rim. No good. 27-16. The Artesia Bulldogs lead here at the half. We'll be back.
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan or finance your business or commercial property or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
We take the worry out of buying pre-owned vehicle with a 139-point inspection and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can't make a bad decision shopping at Roswell Ford, home of the Tailgate Nation.
Hi folks, Larry Skane, Service Manager at Roswell Ford. Our mobile service van turns your driveway into a service bay. All work is performed by Ford factory-trained technicians. Call Roswell Ford today to schedule your no-hassle mobile service appointment.
Hurry on down to Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, or online at TateBranch.com and put the Tate Branch Auto Group to work for you and double your tax return up to $1,500. Ka-ching! Mm-hmm.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back here to the Tate Branch Halftime Show. The Artesia Bulldogs leading the Portales Rams 27-16. And real quickly, Exodus Gomez with 4 points, Davian Lucero with 2, Braden Beck with 1, Paxton Culpepper leading the way for Portales with 5, Mayberry with 2, and Aranda with 2. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Sanchez leading the way with 8, Cameron Thorpe with 5, Peyton Deans with 2, Diego Weston with 3, Campbell with 4, Jarrett with 1, and Zamarone with 4. The Bulldogs turned it over 3 times in the first half. The Portales Rams 6 times in the first half. We're at the half. We'll be back. Second half action coming up. Bulldogs 27, Rams 16.
Hello, I'm Jordan Hamill, New Mexico FFA District 5 President, State Vice President, and a proud member of the Artesia FFA chapter. National FFA.
All right, basketball fans, we are back for the second half. It'll be Bulldog basketball going from right to left now. They start off going left to right. Now they're going right to left as I sit here facing the floor. 8 minutes is on the clock. 27-16 is the score on the scoreboard, and the Artesia Bulldogs will start things out here. Both starting lineups on the floor for the Rams and the Bulldogs. Sanchez working his way to the left side. Bounce pass out top. Riley Jarrett spins it over to Weston. Right wing. Out top to Deans. Underneath, try to get it under there. Good defense by Portales. Turnover on Artesia. Then they get ahead to Gomez. He'll go in on the right side and score. So good defense there by the Portales Rams as the Bulldogs play was broken up. Intercepted, and then they score on the other end with a fast throw down to Gomez. 27-18. Weston out top. Bulldogs going back through that same motion. Now they swing it over to the left side. Sanchez out top to Thorpe. Thorpe to Deans. Deans gets it to Wesson. And now Sanchez with the ball. Had a catch in my throat. Sanchez jumper is no good from about 20 feet. Thorpe racing down in front of Gomez. He's going to stop, put up the shot. It's no good. And there's Thorpe with the rebound. Gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez working. He'll go into the lane, kick it to Wesson. Wesson for three, and that counts. Money, Diego Wesson. Sanchez with the assist. Bulldogs 30, the Rams 18, back to a 12-point lead. As Culpepper to Gomez. Gomez is going to skip past it over to Mayberry. No, Culpepper on the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Mayberry. Spin it over to Gomez. Now over to Lucero. Right wing. He's picked up there by Diego. Culpepper picked up by Thorpe. Hands it off. Gomez on the baseline. Tries to go down the baseline. Cut off by Sanchez to Mayberry. Mayberry back to Lucero on the right side. Screen. Wesson goes by it. Kicks it over the corner. Gomez on the left side. Looks at the three. Doesn't take it. Now he drives into the lane. Kicks it back to Lucero. Lucero backs up. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Diego Wesson. Call was a little bit late, but it was called nonetheless. That'll be the first team foul here in the second half. The second foul on Diego Wesson. 30-18 Bulldog, 30-18 Artesia. Gomez out top, goes to Lucero, left wing. He'll dribble, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Aranda for three, and he drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Aranda. That's his 5th point in the ballgame. Sanchez across the timeline, 9-point lead. That three-pointer gets them within single digits as the Bulldogs lead 30-21. Sanchez on the left side. Boy, he goes right by Gomez, goes into the lane, hands it underneath to Peyton Deans, and he's fouled. So he's fouled on the floor is the call. That's going to be the first team foul on Portales here in the second half. And it's on number 12, Paxton Culpepper. His second, as Thorpe will key it in on the right side baseline. He's going to get it out to Jarrett. Jarrett back to Thorpe. Shot is up and no good, and now they're going to call a foul on Portales as Peyton Dean's got the rebound. And that foul called on Aranda, his second foul and the second team foul. So Cameron Thorpe again to key it in right side baseline. Gets it to Peyton Deans. Shot up, no good, but he's fouled again. Nice quick throw in there to Peyton from Cameron, and Peyton will go to the line to shoot two. That foul called on number 12, Culpepper, his third. He got two back-to-back. And that's the third team foul here in the second half. Peyton will step up and shoot two with a 9-point lead, 30-21. First shot is going to roll around and fall. Nice shooter's touch there for Peyton. He's grinning. Shot it a little bit flat, and he hit the front of the rim and then rolled around the rim and then fell. Gets the ball back from the official. Second shot upcoming. It's up and good. That time he got the shot he normally takes. Nice arch. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 32-21. Bulldogs back up by 11. Thorpe putting a little pressure on. They get it back to Lucero. Still at cross timeline. Gomez now across. Back to Lucero on the right side. Spins it over to Aranda for three. It's up off the rim. There's a great big rebound. Oh, turn around. He threw it away. Jarrett with the board turnover. Back to Lucero now. His three-point shot up no good. Aranda on the backside. Shot is blocked by Sanchez, but they're going to call a foul. Let's see if they call it on Nick or if they call it underneath. Looked like Sanchez got ball, all of it, but they call it on Nick Sanchez. Must have got him on the arm, so that will be his second and the second team foul on Artesia. Aranda's first shot up and in for the Rams. So 10-point lead now, 32-22. He can get it back to within 9. Can Aranda. His shot is up and off the front of the rim, no good. And there's another rebound for Riley Jarrett. He'll get it to Nick Sanchez with a 10-point lead and 4:45 and counting to go in the third period as Sanchez gets it over to Weston on the right side, looks at a screen. He stopped. Good switch there by the Rams. He'll skip it over to Nick Sanchez. Now Nick will work it back up top. 4:28 and counting. Sanchez just dribbling around out top. Over to the right side. Now he's calling for Thorpe out top. Thorpe will go into the left side. He'll lay it up and no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Lucero. Gets it ahead to Aranda. Aranda on the left side slows it down back to Lucero. Lucero stutter steps, goes into the lane, almost loses it, but tracks it back down and gets it to Gomez. So Portales now will reset. Gomez will hand it off to Culpepper. He'll drive in on the left side. And that's going to be a block on Thorpe. Ooh, could have called either way, and the fans for the Bulldogs didn't like it, but that's going to be called on Cameron. That's his first. Checking in the ball game, Campbell and Estrada for the Bulldogs. Deans and Thorpe will take a break. 3:59 to go here in the third period. As Lucero will key it in, looking. He's going to get it out on the left wing to Gomez. He'll try to drive in. Now he stops, goes into the lane, lays it up, and that is good, and you count it. Gomez, Exodus Gomez for the and one as he knocks down the bucket. He's fouled. That foul going to be called on Nye Estrada, his third, and the fourth team foul on the Bulldogs. And at the line for the and one is Exodus Gomez. His shot is up and good. He now has 9 points for the Portales Rams, and the Rams within 7, 32-25 here, as we're down to 3:46 and counting. Sanchez working his way, kicks it to Estrada for three. It's off the rim, no good. There's a big rebound for Campbell. He goes up and he is fouled. And that's going to be the fourth on Paxton Culpepper. So he now has 4 fouls, and Chance Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2 and get the Bulldogs back up to a 9-point lead if he knocks both of these down. First shot is up and good for Chance. And coming into the ball game will be Hightower for Culpepper. Campbell waiting for the ball back, now gets it from the official. 33-25 Bulldogs. Shot is up, and the shot is good. Boy, he drained them both. They didn't barely even touch the net. They were so pure. Bulldogs putting on some half-court trap pressure here. Lucero back to Gomez. Gomez steps back to Lucero on the left side. Back to Gomez. Now he'll set up the Portales offense. He works his way in the left side, and it's tipped out of there, and it's a steal, turnover. And that goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. So turnover on the Rams, and Estrada will come throw it in to Sanchez. Portales coach saying he thought he saw it with a hand slap, but to no avail. No foul called, as Sanchez will let the ball bounce out in front of him. Now he'll pick it up. 9-point lead, 34-25 Artesia, 3:15 and counting. Sanchez hands it off to Nye Estrada out top. Swing it over to the right side to Wesson. Wesson into the corner. Sanchez steps back. Now he goes down the lane, and he is going to be out of bounds. Turnover on Artesia as his foot stepped on the inbound line. So Portales will take back over. 34-25 Artesia. Gomez bring it up the right side as the Bulldogs drop back. We saw them in the 2-3 zone there for a little bit to end the half, but they've been man-to-man all the rest of the time, have the Bulldogs. And Portales has never come out of the man-to-man. Lucero up the left baseline. His shot up and good, and one. They're going to call a foul, I guess, on Wesson. That's going to be his third. So another M1 opportunity here for the Rams as Lucero will step up. 34-27. That was the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs and the third on number 22, Wesson. There's a rebound as that shot goes in and out, and that's Riley Jarrett with the board. Sanchez up the right side. Now he'll back it out. Gomez coming out on him, and now he'll back up. Nick working, looking for a screen. He goes to the right side. It's picked. Turnover. Gomez comes away with it. He'll go stutter step left side, go up and in. Nice take there for Gomez. And then a long pass down. Who called the timeout? Coach Mondragon does. We'll take it as well. The Artesia Bulldogs up by 5. Talos making a run. 34-29 Artesia.
Did you know that Central Valley Electric Cooperative has a program in place to help members save on a variety of goods and services, from hotel discounts to pharmacy discounts? Ring in the new year with national and local discounts using your CVE Co-op Connections card. Print your free Co-op Connections card at www.connections.coop or download the Co-op Connections app. You can learn more about the program and discounts at www.connections.coop. If you are a business and would like to become a part of the CVE Co-op Connections card program, call Delray Lynn or Kyler at 575-746-3571.
All right, welcome back here to Bulldog Pit. The Artesia Bulldogs lead has been shrunk here in the third by the Portales Rams, as they have now gotten within 5, 34-29 Artesia. They led 11 at the half, and the lead has been cut by 6, and the Rams now only behind by 5. Artesia basketball. Estrada, Sanchez, Jarrett, Campbell, and Thorpe on the floor for the Bulldogs. Sanchez across the timeline as we get to 2:17 and counting. Gomez out to pick him up. Thorpe going to throw it out top to Campbell. Campbell over to the right side to Sanchez. Looking to get it down low, can't. Nye Estrada looks at the three, doesn't take it. Now goes to Jarrett on the left wing. Campbell really working down there. Turnaround jumper is good for Chance Campbell. Riley Jarrett with the assist, and the Bulldogs go back up by 7, 36-29. Lucero across the timeline, hands it off to Gomez. Gomez works away around the right side. Looks like he's going to hand it off to Culpepper or to Mayberry, but doesn't. Now gets it to Gomez on the right side. Does Hightower. Beck for three, and he drains it from the left side. 36-32, 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. 1:28 and counting as Sanchez crosses the timeline against the man-to-man defense. Goes to Thorpe. Thorpe again goes back outside to Jarrett. Swing it over to the right side. And then we're going to have an offensive foul with the push. Oh, wait a minute. They call that offense or they call it defense? Oh, they call it on Mayberry, his second. For a minute, I thought he said 42, which would have been Riley Jarrett, but he said 22. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. It's the 15th foul, the second on Mayberry. Sanchez on the right wing. Out top goes to Estrada. Estrada feeds it down to Campbell. Campbell up and no good, but there's a putback. Oh, a rebound and miss. Campbell gets the rebound, puts it back up. He misses. Thorpe gets it. He kicks it outside, and it's going to be back to the Portales Rams. Hightower drives in, throws it up, and nope, he throws it. No, they're saying he was pushed before the shot. They wave off the bucket. Boy, the Bulldogs had point-blank shots, 3 in a row, couldn't get it to fall. As Campbell puts up a shot, it's rebounded, put back by Jarrett. Then his shot don't go. Campbell gets the rebound, puts it up. It won't go. Getting the rebound was Thorpe. He kicks it outside, and it goes to the Dallas Rams. Is checking in as Philip Finley Rascon and David Hammond for the Bulldogs. So we go smaller again here. Lucero gets it out to Gomez. Gomez looking for Hightower. Oh, it's going to be almost picked off by... No, it's going to stay there, he says. Good job there by David Hammond, almost getting the turnover. But it remains Portales basketball with 48.6 seconds to go here in the third. And Lucero to key it in right over in front of his bench. He'll get it into the backcourt to Gomez. Gomez will be working against Sanchez of the Bulldogs. He'll back it up, get it over to Beck. Beck looks at a three, but there's Philip Finley Rascon. They're going to call a touch foul. Boy, they have really tightened down here in the second half, or just in the last couple of minutes, actually. Some real touch fouls. That's on Philip Finley Rascon, and that's the 7th team foul. So that puts Beck on the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First on Rascon. Beck at the line. And the shot is up and good. So within 3 now, 36-33. The Rams have battled back here in the third period. Beck gets the ball back from the official. His shot is up and in and out, no good. Riley Jarrett with another rebound, and then they're going to call a foul on Gomez. So they really have tightened down here. The Dallas fans didn't like that foul. 36-33 Bulldogs. Sanchez works his way into the lane. He's going to throw up a little runner, and it's good. Nick Sanchez, his 10th point. Down the floor quickly. Beck flies in, and he scores. Bulldogs did not get back there. 38-35, right coming the other direction are the Bulldogs. Sanchez backing it up. 10 seconds. Bulldogs going to run a final play here. Portales fans coming alive. Long three-pointer. In and out. No good. Lucero gets the rebound. He'll throw it down the floor, and it's no good. So the end of the third, 38-35 Bulldogs.
Hey folks, Sean Smalls here for Rebel Daughters Barbecue. Let's get serious for a second. Are you considering breaking up with your barbecue place? If not, ask yourself, do they ask about your day? And if you prefer your brisket moist or lean? Do they support you financially by offering barbecue at a reasonable price? Do they bring you food when you're sad via DoorDash? Is your meat tender and your beans salty and full of brisket and pork? If the answer is no, it's time to move on. Wait, what? To Rebel Daughters Barbecue at their new location at 712 West Main. Stop by and give them a try. They'll treat you right. Now open Wednesdays and Fridays on Main Street in Artesia.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, fourth and final period, barring a tie for Portales basketball. Hightower will cross the timeline. Bulldogs stay in their man-to-man defense. Swings it over to Lucero on the right wing. Gets it over to Hightower on the baseline. He goes. He falls down, loses the ball. There's a struggle for it, and it's going to be jump ball called as Hightower, Wesson, and Sanchez all trying to tie it up. So Bulldog basketball on the jump ball. If you're just now joining us, you missed a lot of good game here. 38-35 Bulldogs. They look to be in big control, but then Portales makes a run, gets within 3 to end the third period. Sanchez looking at a screen, goes around it to the left side, pulls up an 18-footer, nothing but the bottom of the net for Nick Sanchez. 12 points now for him, back to a 5-point lead for Artesia, 40-35. Gomez up the floor, gets it to Lucero on the wing, picked up by Thorpe. He goes into the lane, bounce pass underneath to Gomez, shot up no good, gets his own rebound. Nope, it goes to the freshman, Carson Pfaffenberger, puts it up and in. His first bucket of the ball game. Sanchez for 3. Off the rim, no good. Peyton Deans with a big rebound. He'll put it up, and he's fouled by Pfaffenberger. So a rebound for Peyton Deans. 40-37 Bulldogs, but Peyton will go to the line to shoot 2. He knocked them both down the last time he was here. He'll get a chance again. Both teams now in the bonus, 17 fouls on both clubs. That was the first foul on number 31, Carson Pfaffenberger, the 6'4" freshman. First shot up and no good for Peyton. Second shot up coming. And it's no good as well, but there's a big rebound and putback. Riley Jarrett with the board and 2 points. Lucero comes across the timeline, goes over to Beck on the left wing. He'll bounce it back or push it back out to Lucero. Lucero picked up by Thorpe, drives in on the left side, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor, but it'll be 1 of 1 because that'll be the 18th foul. It's going to be called on Cameron. Carson's Cameron's younger brother. Checking back into the ball game is Mayberry and also Aranda for the Rams. Oh, Mayberry was already on, but Beck will check out. Aranda will check back in. Hightower, Lucero, Gomez, Mayberry, and Aranda on the floor for the Rams. For the Bulldogs, Deans, Thorpe, Wesson, Sanchez, and Jarrett. Shot is up and good. So that'll bring up a second shot now for Lucero. 42-38. That's the 5th point for Davian Lucero as he gets another shot at it here. Second half for the 1-on-1. 18 fouls on the Bulldogs, 7 on the Rams. Shot is up, no good. Another rebound for Riley Jarrett. And he may be in double digits in rebounds. He is. He has 11 and 12 points. He's got a double-double, does Riley Jarrett. Sanchez will drive into the lane. He'll lay it up and in. Boy, he is so quick. Handles the ball so well, and he goes up and scores. Oh, I was looking at the wrong line there. He's got 3 points. My bad. I thought it was 12. 3 points and 11 boards for Riley Jarrett. Over to the right side, Mayberry to Gomez. Swing it over to Aranda on the left side. He goes to the baseline to Mayberry. Mayberry puts it on the floor, now backs it out. Hightower to Lucero. Looks as going around the screen, goes into the lane, puts up the shot, and it's good, but they wave it off. That's a charge. And that's called on Lucero. That's a second on Lucero. And checking into the ball game for Hightower is Paxton Culpepper. He's been sitting for a while because he has those 4 fouls, but he is now back in. 44-38 Bulldogs, 5:56 and counting in the third period, our fourth and final period, as Nick walks across, goes to Thorpe. Thorpe out top to Wesson. Wesson puts it on the floor into the lane. He's going to lay it up. He is fouled. He'll go to the line. The ball comes off the back of the rim. No good, but he'll get to go shoot 2. That foul called on number 22, Zane Mayberry. That's his third and the 9th team foul on the Rams as Diego steps up to shoot. First shot is up and good. Diego now with 7 points in the ball game. Big crowd here once again at Bulldog Pit. Great atmosphere, the band, the cheerleaders, everybody. That ball rolls around and down for Diego. Now has 8 points. Lucero up the floor quickly on the right side. He'll spot for 3. It's going to be short, and there's, well, I thought Nick had it. He didn't, but then the tumble on the floor and a jump ball called. Well, wait a minute. They're going to give a timeout to Portales. So timeout Portales. 46-38, 5:35 to go here in the ball game. We'll be back.
American Oil and Natural Gas provides a reliable energy solution, powers our economy, and ensures energy independence over foreign sources. As one of the country's leading producers, Coterra Energy has a responsibility to help meet these needs. We are growing our team and bringing on new team members who are passionate about energy and making a difference in the Permian. New team members receive a sign-on bonus and have access to an incredible benefits package. To apply, text Coterra to 71441. That's COTERRA to 71441. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Great job there by Portales hustling on that because it looked like the Bulldogs had that rebound easily, but they're able to get it back and then get a timeout called before the jump ball is called. Culpepper into Gomez. Gomez working his way on the left side now. Picks up his dribble, kicks it over to the right wing. Lucero to Mayberry. Mayberry picks up his dribble to Culpepper, to Gomez. Working his way, now kicks it over to Aranda, looks at the 3, doesn't take it, drives into the lane, shot up, and it will not fall, but he'll take, did he call that on the floor? Nope, he called it on the shot, so that'll put Aranda on the line to shoot 2. Second personal foul on Peyton Deans and the 9th on the Bulldogs. So both teams now, first shot is up and good for Aranda. Both teams now with 9 team fouls, and that's 7 points for Aranda. That was Peyton's second foul in the ball game. Second shot is up and good for Aranda. 46-40. Bulldogs by 6 as we get down to 5:08 and counting. Sanchez goes to Cameron on the left wing out top. He goes to Wesson. Wesson turns. Now he'll put it on the floor, and he's fouled as he tried to get by, and that's going to be it for Culpepper. He just fouled out, Paxton Culpepper. That's his 5th. As Campbell gets up. So going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Well, actually, that was the 10th foul, so he'll be in the double bonus the rest of the way, as will Portales after the next foul by the Bulldogs. So they're waiting to send somebody in for Culpepper. They've got, I think they've got a minute to do that. Campbell will come in here. Normally you don't come in between the shots here, but Beck will come in for Culpepper, so he is fouled out of the ball game. And Beck checks in. So at the line for the Bulldogs will be Diego Wesson, shooting 2. Diego with 8 points so far in the ball game, can get to double digits with 2 free throws. and he makes the first. Waiting to come in for Diego is Nia Estrada. Campbell checked in for Peyton Deans, but before the first shot, when Beck checked in for the fouled out Culpepper, sorry. Paxton Culpepper. Second shot up and good for Diego. He now has 10 points. And timeout taken, so we'll take it as well. 48-40, Artesia, 5 minutes to go.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
All right, 48-40 Bulldogs. We're under 5 minutes as Gomez brings across the timeline for the Portales Rams. Bulldogs back in the 2-3 zone again, so they're going to pack down and change up their defense. Lucero skip pass over to Gomez on the left side. Back to Lucero on the right wing. He gets to Beck on the elbow, kicks it over to the right side corner. Aranda tried to drive, cut off there by Estrada. Back over to Aranda on the right wing. He steps into traffic, kicks it back out. Three-pointer is up and no good. And there is Riley Jarrett with his 12th rebound. He'll get it to Sanchez. Sanchez across the timeline. Spins in the lane, now steps back, kicks it to Thorpe. Thorpe looks at a three, doesn't take it, goes into the lane, goes up. His shot partially blocked, put back. Rebound by Campbell, gets his own rebound, he puts it back up, and no good. So Campbell with back-to-back rebounds just can't get those shots to fall, but he'll go to the line. A foul called on Marcus Aranda. That's his third. 4:13 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs up by 8, 48-40, and Campbell at the line to shoot two. First shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good for Chance. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Can get 9 right here with this free throw. Shot is up and shot is in and out, no good. Tipped out of there, but Aranda comes away with it. Gets it to Gomez. He flies up the left side. Sanchez waiting on him, three-point line, hands it. Nope, he keeps it. Bulldogs in their 2-3 zone. Into the corner to Aranda. Picks up his dribble back out to Lucero. Back into the corner. Gomez drives down the baseline, throws up a runner. Riley Jarrett had the rebound, but it's tipped out of his hands, so it'll be Bulldog basketball as it goes off of a Portales Ram. Aranda will take a seat. Jace Hightower checks in for the Rams as Jarrett, I thought he was taking a seat, but he's just flying down the... Up, it's turned over. Gomez gets it. It goes to Mayberry. Mayberry shot up and no good. Oh, they call the foul on Cameron Thorpe. That's a 10th team foul, the third foul on Cameron Thorpe, and at the line is number 22, Zane Mayberry. Zane has 2 points. He can add to that total, and he does with his first free throw. Knocks it down. So back to a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs, 48-41, 3:48 to go in the ball game, and Mayberry gets it back from Mr. Official. Spins the ball, shot is up, and shot is good. Checking in for the Bulldogs will be Diego Wesson, and Campbell will take a seat. Nice try to key it in. Portales got that steal on a good man-to-man pressure defense here, and that's what they're in again, full court. Nye into Thorpe, back to Estrada, back to Thorpe. Oh, he almost has it turned, but Beck fouls him. So that'll put Cameron Thorpe on the line to shoot two with a 6-point lead and 3:44 to go here in this district tournament championship game in front of a big crowd. Portales traveled great. A lot of fans here for Portales, but the Bulldogs turned out tonight for the girls and the boys. Huge crowd here for Artesia. Shot is up, and we'll roll around for the lefty. Cameron Thorpe knocks it down. That's his 6th point. 49-42 Bulldogs. Cameron getting ready to shoot his second. It is up, and it is good as well. Rolled around and went. Gomez up the right side. I was kind of giggling because Thorpe kind of like blew out a sigh of relief as that ball did fall. On the right side, he's going to be fouled, and that's going to be called on Nick Sanchez. So both teams in the double bonus. That'll put Lucero on the line to shoot 2. That's the third on Nick. And Lucero having a talk there with Gomez, but now steps up to the line, gets the ball from the official. Shot is up and off the front of the rim, no good. Aranda getting ready to check in. He will check in for Mayberry. So Aranda will come in. Mayberry will go to the bench. He's going to go get him a drink. Lucero with the ball back from the official. Second free throw upcoming. It is up and good. That's his 6th point in the ball game as Estrada gets it into Wesson. Back to Nye. Nye will push it up the floor. Back to Wesson. He will stop and not go across the timeline. Now Estrada will push it up into the lane. He hands it off. Nice little up shot there for Riley Jarrett. Nye Estrada with the assist. Jarrett with the finish on the right side. Beck for 3 on the other end. It's going to be no good. Nick Sanchez up high for the rebound. 52-43 Bulldogs, 9-point lead. Sanchez gets it down to Nye Estrada. Nye goes back out to Nick. Nick looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Now he'll back it out. Coach Mondragon calls a play. They'll reset here. High screen. Sanchez backs away from the double team, kicks it over to Thorpe. Thorpe skip pass over to Estrada. Estrada over to the right side corner. Wesson, he's looking to feed down. Now he's going to skip it all the way over to Thorpe on the left wing. Back out to Estrada. Nye starts to drive back to Thorpe. Thorpe in the corner, back to Nye. Back out to Nick Sanchez. He'll go into the lane. Jumper is up and good. Nick Sanchez with the bucket. 54-33. Bulldogs up by double digits once again. 11-point lead. Gomez fast down the court, kicks it into the corner. Aranda for 3. It's off the rim, no good. But there's Hightower with a great rebound. In the left corner, picked up by Thorpe. He'll hand it off, and we're going to have a timeout. Oh, Beck looks like he's limping. So, oh, wait, he's going to talk. No, the official called the timeout. I'm not sure why. So they're going to go over and talk to the scorer's table. I'm not sure what's going on here. They're talking about somebody in the crowd, maybe? Okay, so there was a light. There was a light in the stands. I'm not sure where it was coming from, but they stopped the play. All right, so Portales gets it into Gomez from Lucero into the corner. Hightower on the right baseline. Now he works into the middle of the lane. He'll throw it up, and the ball will roll around no good, but a foul is going to be called on Artesia. Hightower will go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 4, Cameron Thorpe.
With 2:05. That's the 4th on Cameron, and both teams, again, over 10 fouls each team. So shooting 2 regardless if it's a shooting foul or not the rest of the way. Shot is up and good for Hightower. That's his first point of the ball game. He'll have a chance for number 2 here as he gets the ball from the official. Shot is up. It's no good. Nye Estrada with the rebound. Gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez goes up the right side, goes around traffic, dribbles through traffic, now gets away from it. He goes around it again into the corner to Cameron Thorpe, and then Cameron almost throws it away. Sanchez goes and gets it to Riley Jarrett. His shot up, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is going to be the Portales Rams, Lucero. He drives down the floor. It's tipped away. Coming out there with it is Nick Sanchez. He'll drive it up the floor. Goes to Wesson. Wesson lost the ball. Turnover back to Portales. Ball just went through his hands. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. 1:33 to go as Mayberry checks back in for Portales. Aranda will get a break here. Gomez lets it roll all the way down. Now picks it up. 1:30 and counting. Gomez Mayberry hands it off to Gomez on the left side. There's going to be a reach foul on Nick Sanchez. So going line to shoot 2 will be Exodus Gomez. That's the 4th on Nick. 1:25 to go and a 10-point lead for Artesia. First shot for Exodus Gomez is going to roll around and fall. Shooter's touch. So back to a 9-point lead for Artesia, 54-45. Gomez gets the ball back as number 11 gets ready to check in on Taveros. That shot is up and good. Taveros checks in for Hightower for the Rams, his first time in. Again, a full court press defense here. Nice try to get it into Sanchez. Back to Nye. Nye puts it on the floor. Skip pass over here to Wesson. He'll dribble through traffic. He's across the timeline. Gets it to Sanchez. Nick will back it out. Nick, whoa, and it's stolen away and then tipped, and they're going to call the fifth foul on Nick Sanchez. I think he just fouled out. And that'll put somebody on the line to shoot 2 as David Hammond will check in. That is the 5th on Nick. So he fouls out. David Hammond will check in for the Bulldogs. And at the line will be Braden Beck, the junior guard for the Portales Rams. Beck with 7 points in the ball game can add to that total, and the Bulldogs lead by 8, so they get it down to 6 here. King knock them both down. He hits the first. Last time the Bulldogs played the Portales Rams at Portales, we went into overtime. Yeah, double overtime. I'm reminded by my pretty scorekeeper, Pamela. Shot is up and shot is good. So now down to a 6-point lead as Hightower checks back in. And taking a seat will be on Taveros. Again, getting it in to Thorpe is Estrada, and then Thorpe is immediately fouled.
Fouls on number 13, Case Hightower, his first personal.
So Cameron Thorpe will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:08 to go in the ball game. 6-point lead for Artesia. Going to come down to free throws here, it looks like. They're going to be fouling Artesia if they don't get a steal. So the Bulldogs just need to make them. If they make them, get the win. And will be your not only district champ, but tourney champ. First shot is up and off the front of the rim. So just as I say, you got to make them. We missed the first front end of the 2 shots. He was just real short on that, Cameron was, but he'll probably get this one up a little higher and in. 54-48, 1:08 to go. Shot is up, and shot is good for Cameron. That's his 8th point in the ball game. Actually, it's the 7th. They got it up there quick. Lucero working against Estrada. Drives into the lane. His shot up, no good. A great rebound on the backside by Diego Wesson. Gets it ahead. Bulldogs have all the numbers, but they're going to slow it down. Skip pass over to Sanchez. He's going to get it out to Wesson. Wesson over to Thorpe. Thorpe is going to be fouled, so Cameron will go to the line to shoot 2 once again with 45 seconds to go and an 8-point lead for the Artesia Bulldogs. Who did I? David Hammond. Who was I saying? Sanchez? Pam's telling me I'm getting the names wrong, which is not unusual for me. So that was David out there, Hammond. I guess I said Sanchez out of habit. First shot up and good for Cameron. Back to an 8-point lead, 56-48 for the Bulldogs with 45 seconds. Shot up and rolls around, no good. Lucero up high for the board. Gets it ahead to Beck. Beck up the right side. He'll stop, get it back out to Lucero. Lucero kicks it over to Hightower. Hightower into the lane. Stops, kicks it back out to Lucero for a deep 3. It's good. And a timeout taken by Portales. 56-51 Artesia, 29.9 seconds to go. We'll be back.
In volatile times, it's natural to worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death in New Mexico, but it's preventable. If you have high blood pressure or cholesterol, are overweight, smoke, or have other risk factors, it's time to talk to a cardiologist. The cardiology team at Artesia General Hospital has the experience and latest diagnostic technologies to help you identify your risk factors and diagnose and treat any heart health concerns you might face. One beat at a time, we're here for every heart. Request your cardiology appointment today at artesiageneral.com/heart.
All right, Bulldog basketball coming out of that timeout after the big three was hit. Get the ball in to Nye Estrada. He's going to be fouled by Beck. That'll put Nye on the line to shoot two. 27.7 seconds to go here in the ball game. 5-point lead for Artesia. That's the second foul on Beck as Nye will step up. Gets it from the official. First shot is up and no good, in and out. So the Bulldogs are going to have to make these free throws down the line. I've said that a while ago, and I'll say it again probably before this ball game is over. 56-51 Artesia, and now he knocks that one down. So 57-51, back to a 6-point lead. Lucero up the floor quickly, kicks it over the corner to Beck. Beck dribbles around the screen to Gomez. Gomez is going to be fouled. And do they call that on who? 32 on the Bulldogs, David Hammond. So that'll put Exodus Gomez on the line. Gomez with 13 points in the ball game. He'll get a chance here for two more. And the first one is going to roll around and fall, so he now has 14 and the lead back to 5. 57-52 Bulldogs with 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Shot is up, and shot is good for Gomez. And then coming into the ball game will be number 11, Andrew Ontiveros. Checking out will be number 13, Jace Hightower. Estrada to key it in. He'll get it into Hammond, and he is fouled. So Hammond will go to the line to shoot two. 19 seconds to go.
Fouls on number 11, Andrew Ontiveros.
That's on Ontiveros, his first. And so David Hammond will step up to shoot two free throws here. First shot is up and good for David. Back to a 5-point lead, 58-53, 19 seconds. Hightower checks back in. Ontiveros takes a seat for the Rams. And David gets it back from the official. Second free throw is up and no good. There's a big rebound and put back. Riley Jarrett with the board and the bucket. And then it's stolen. Bulldogs get the steal. They get it to Estrada in the corner. He's going to go out top to Hammond. Oh, it's taken away with 4 seconds to go. Lucero drives in. He'll put it up and in, but that's going to be too little too late. The Artesia Bulldogs win 60-55. They are your 2023 district champions and district tournament champion, the Artesia Bulldogs. They match the girls. They both go 6-0 in district, and they both win the district tournament championship. Guy Chevrolet postgame show up next.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, we understand the demands of everyday life, from work to school and all the activities in between. When you're on the go, you need the right transportation at the right time, and we can help. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the right truck or SUV to handle your daily needs. From hauling kids to hauling equipment, we have the right Chevy, Buick, or GMC to make your life easier. We're here and ready to help today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
All right, welcome back here on the Guy Chevrolet postgame show. We're going to be here for the district tournament plaques being handed out, so let's watch.
Nick Sanchez. Number 4, Cameron Thorpe. Number 12, Peyton Deans. Number 21, Nye Estrada. Number 22, Diego Wesson. Number 23, Jaron Watkins. Number 24, Philip Finley of Rascola. Number 30, Delicio Hernandez. Number 32, David Hammond. Number 33, Riley Jarrett. Number 44, Jay Samarón. And number 22, Enrique Armendariz. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the District Tournament Champion of 4 Quad A, your Artesia.
So big congratulations to the Bulldogs as they win the district championship. And both 6-0 in regular district championship, and then they win the tournament title as well. So the seeding show will be Sunday evening or afternoon. Bulldogs come in to tonight 5th ranked in max preps and 5th ranked in district area in coaches poll. So expecting anywhere, Coach Mondragon said anywhere from 3 to 6 in the ranking or in the committee. And now I'm going to be joined by Coach Paul Kirkwood as he gets the headsets on. Coach, big win tonight. You guys go 6-0 in district. You go 1-0 in the district tourney, and you're district tourney champs.
I tell you what, I don't know when the last time that happened, both boys and girls, right? So both of them did a great job. Our guys did a good job of persevering. You know, again, they went small. We went ahead and went small that second half. We had some guys play some big minutes that first half. Japheth Zamaron came in, did a good job, and Michelle. So a lot of positive points, and you know, it's great to have this victory.
Big win in front of a big crowd, Coach, and now you guys are assured. You already were assured in the tournament, but now we know you're definitely going to get a home game next Saturday.
Yes, should be Saturday.
And
yes.
Do you know yet, afternoon or evening? We don't know.
We don't really know yet. I mean, it depends upon a lot of different things that could happen up north, but all I know is we'll be ready to play.
So next Saturday, either afternoon or evening. Congratulations, Coach. You got a big win tonight. District champs.
That's right, baby.
And
we
district
love it.
tournament
And
champs.
hey, great crowd again. Thank you, Artesia.
Crowd. Huge
Thank
crowd.
you.
All right, Bulldog fans, stay right there. We're going to have some stats coming back at you. The Guy Chevrolet postgame show continues.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, we understand the demands of everyday life, from work to school and all the activities in between. When you're on the go, you need the right transportation at the right time, and we can help. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the right truck or SUV to handle your daily needs. From hauling kids to hauling equipment, we have the right Chevy, Buick, or GMC to make your life easier. We're here and ready to help today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Plumbing, air conditioning, heating, gas lines, sewer jetting, refrigeration, ice machines, RO systems, water softening, sheet metal fabrication, duct cleaning, residential and commercial. Crouch does it all. When you find yourself in need of assistance, give the experts at Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning a call. The Crouches know quality matters, and they'll find the best solutions for your situation. That's 575-746-3782 for Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, serving all of Eddy County since 1967.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center will be hosting the annual Quilt Show, January 17th to February 28th in the Arts Center. The special exhibit is a showcase of the works by the Artesia Quilters Guild during the past year. The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center will be operating temporary hours in January, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, with regular operating hours to resume in February. All special exhibits are free to the public. For more information, contact the Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center at 575-748-2390 or visit artesianm.gov/museum.
For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. Mexico. We are proud of this community and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
This is the owner of Trustmark Roofing, and nothing makes us happier than telling our customers no. As in, no pricing games. We give you a guaranteed price, and then we stand by it. No surprises, no gotchas. No obscurity. We don't just tell you what's wrong with your roof. We record our inspections and show you. No lemons. We install premium roofing materials from top brands like Owens Corning. No shortcuts. We're in the 2% of roofers with the Owens Corning Preferred Contractor Certificate for our local area. This means we offer precision installation and the longest warranties. Want a beautiful new roof that's built to last? Choose Trustmark Roofing, the roofer that loves to tell our customers no. For an estimate, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Welcome back here to the Guys Chevrolet postgame show. The Artesia Bulldogs get the win over the Portales Rams and win the District 4 4A tournament, as well as the District 4 4A regular season district championship. Do the Bulldogs, and the girls did the same thing, and I was unable to get the girls stats in just due to time constraints. So I'm going to give those to you right quick. For Portales, who came into the ball game for the Portales Lady Rams, they came in ranked 14th in both the coaches poll and Max Preps. They were 12-13 on the season, 2-4 in district. Angel Ornelas ends up with 7 points. Brenda Jewell with 4. Audrey Payton with 6. Taya Rippey with 2. Miley Banda with 5, and leading the way was Ebony Fulfer with 13 points. The Rams turned it over 10 times in the first half, 7 in the second, for a total of 17. For the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, they came in tonight 17-8 on the season, 6-0 in district champs. They were ranked 5th by Max Preps and 5th in the final coaches poll. Audrey Vello ends up with double digits. She had 10 points, 1 board, and 1 steal. Myra Jimenez with the rebound. Kimber Beltran had 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 takeaway. Jenna Whitmire ends up with 7 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Hattie Harrison with double-digit points, 10 points, 5 boards, and 2 steals. And leading the way for the Bulldogs, the senior Coda Beltran ends up with 11 points after only scoring 1 in the first half. She also had a rebound, 4 assists, and 2 takeaways. The Bulldogs turned it over 9 times in the first half, 8 in the second, for a total of 17. They led 17-6 after 1, 21-22 deficit at the half. We're also down at the end of the third, 28-27 to the Lady Rams, but come out on top, 41-37, and they are your district champions and tournament champions. For the Artesia boys, who we just got to see here get the win and go 6-0 in district and 1-0 in the district tourney, champs in both. The Portales Rams came in and battled. Let's see here. Scoring-wise, Davian Lucero ends up with 11. Braden Beck with 9, Paxton Culpepper with 5, Jace Hightower with 1, Zane Mayberry with 4, Marcus Aranda with 8, and Carson Pfaffenberger with 2. Leading the way was Exodus Gomez. He ends up with 15 points, 11 of which came in the second half. The Portales Rams turned it over 6 times in the first half, 4 in the second, for a total of 10. For our Artesia Bulldogs, Cameron Thorpe ends up with 9 points and 3 boards. Peyton Deans with 4 points and 6 rebounds. Nia Estrada with 1 point, 1 board, and 2 assists. Diego Wesson with 10 points and 1 rebound to go along with 1 assist. Nemesio Hernandez got a board. David Hammond got a point from the free throw line. Chance Campbell with 8 points and 4 rebounds to go along with the steal. Riley Jarrett had 7 points and 13 rebounds, also an assist. And Jay Zamarone ends up with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Leading the way, Nick Sanchez, 16 points, 2 boards, 6 assists, and 3 takeaways. The Bulldogs turned it over 3 times in the first half, 6 times in the second half, and end up with 9 total. They led, let's see here. Yep, they led after 1, 17-8. At the half, it was 27-16 in favor of the Bulldogs. Portales scrapped their way back in and got within 3 to end the third period, 38-35. And the Bulldogs end up finishing up with a 5-point victory, 60-59 50-55. All right, so next week, or actually Sunday, they'll be doing the seeding, the NMAA, and then we'll know where we play. or I should say who we play, is both the boys and the girls will get a first-round home game. The girls will be playing next Friday night, the boys either Saturday afternoon or Saturday night, right here at Bulldog Pit. Also want to mention tomorrow is the Artesia cheer competition, so there'll be teams coming from all over to cheer here in the Bulldog Pit. If you're interested in coming and joining that and watching our Artesia Lady Bulldogs, I believe it starts at 9 in the morning. I think the doors open at 8. You want to come and cheer on the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. On behalf of Jeff Curtis, our producer, Bradley, and I'm not sure who our other camera folks were. I know Bradley Ross was one of them. And, of course, my wife, Pam Hodling, who kept our stats for us. This is Joby Hodling saying, I hope you have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you next week right here at Bulldog Pit. Oh, by the way, the Bulldog baseball team starts next week as well. And I think they have a game over in Hobbs on Thursday.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on KSVP AM and FM and KSVPTV.com. Sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting are presented by